Did God send the coronavirus? Many thousands have lost someone close to them or known someone who has because of COVID-19. Our hearts are touched with compassion for them. Some may wonder why God permitted this pandemic and all of the other world tragedies that occur so frequently. It's important to understand that God did not send the coronavirus. Throughout the centuries, humankind has been devastated by lots of tragedies like disease, war, and death. These things are the result of sin and Satan's influence, which began with Adam disobeying God in the Garden of Eden, setting off a chain reaction of sin and death. God's plan involves permitting evil to temporarily happen for a set time, so that everyone can fully understand the consequences of sin and disobedience to God's laws. But He gives us hope that things will not always be this hard. Speaking prophetically about Jesus, Isaiah says, "The Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives, and release from darkness for the prisoners." We are the brokenhearted. We are the prisoners in the darkness of sin. But God promises that the darkness will eventually end, and a future time is coming when our broken hearts will be healed from the sorrow that the coronavirus has caused. There is a wise saying, "Experience is the best teacher." Throughout the centuries, humankind has seen the results of hate, greed, and injustice. Without experiencing the results of evil, people would not be able to compare and choose the good. Humankind has been learning a powerful lesson. Sin only brings sadness and death. In God's kingdom, everyone who has ever died, even those who don't believe in God, will be raised to life because of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. Satan and his evil influences will be removed, and everyone will be given an opportunity to choose to live righteously. So if you've lost someone to COVID-19, or for any other reason, God promises that you'll see them again in His future kingdom. So, did God send the coronavirus? No, God doesn't send any bad things to us. The bad things we experience come from Adam's sin of disobedience. God permits evil and sin for a limited time, but it's for a wise purpose, to teach an everlasting lesson. Sin only brings sorrow and death, but obedience to God and His righteous principles brings life and happiness. So be strong, courageous, and patient. Lamentation says, "The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. It is good that one should hope and wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." Thank you for liking and subscribing.